Hi, Lib. Good evening. Now I'm going to talk about two short stories. The homework on the model 4. I have picked the black cat and white hares like white elephants. So I'm going to talk about the black cat first and then hares like white elephants. Uh, the Black Cat is written in 1843 by Edgar Allan Poe, and he's an American writer, and the book is also published in the U.S. And that era, which is he has written the book, is called Victoria era, and the literature in that era is full of poetry and prose. That's which is why it was difficult for me to understand the whole story without searching after for the words, searching up on the dictionary. And it had a lot of new words such as like peculiarity, cherished or cherished, and superstition. And it had several idioms as well, and such as I blush to confess. I blush to confess it. It means I want to confess or reveal something. The short story is about a man who is alcoholist and addicted to the alcohol, but he was animal friend while in his childhood, and they had a black cat which is called Pluto, and he and his wife, they both loved the cat. After a while, when he was addicted to the alcohol, so after being drunk and coming to home, so he changed his behavior, and being aggressive more and more, finally which led to um, take the Pluto's one eye, and but he felt guilty afterward during that action, and was annoyed and bothered to see the cat every time, which finally he decided to kill the cat to be maybe released from this guilt feeling. But he didn't stop. He continued, and after the Pluto, he had found another exact black cat, and wanted to keep that cat as well. But his problem or psychological problem or alcohol made him to try to kill this cat as well. But his wife wanted to stop him, but he was so angry, so he had killed his wife as well, and hid his the body in his house somewhere, that on the roof of backyard room, I think. Then after a few days, when the police investigated for the missing wife, that they failed to find any evidence in the house, and at the end of the story, but he himself confesses to its murder and the crimes he had done. And the whole story is, I think, dealing about the psychological issues which an alcoholic or psychology of guilt a person might have, or a murderer might have. But and the message of this story, I think, is about the danger of the addiction and alcohol, which can lead to very bad evidence. The other story is Hails Like White Elephants. Is written in 1927 by Ernest Hemingway, and as well in the U.S. it is written the story is has started with a conversation between an American man and a woman who are waiting at a train station ahead to Madrid, and it's all the story is like on it focuses on the conversation between those two people, and the main topic is about the abortion which the man wants the woman to do, and she is unsure to do it or not. But it was very easy to understand and to read, just a little confusing while trying to understand the conversation between those two, and get it that this sentence is from him or her. But it was nice to read. The book itself, the story itself, Hair Like White Elephants, has its own critics, and a few critics are saying that it is an anti-feminist, and on the other hand, saying that it is pro-feminist, because at the end of the story, the writer has let the reader to decide which decision she might take. Is she going to do the abortion or not? Um, and the critic that say that it was an anti-feminist story is saying that she was forced to make a decision, and she agreed with the husband, with the man's will, and the other pro-feminists saying that with that smile she had done to the waiter at the end of the story, waitress, so she had made his mind to not do the abortion, instead let the baby to grow, let the baby to born, and be maybe a single mother, or maybe they will continue living together and loving each other. So it was interesting for me to read both of the stories. So I hope um, it was good enough for you, and good feedbacks. Thank you.